Hello everyone, welcome to Brink. I know I made a short about this a couple of months ago, maybe a year ago, but today we are going to be playing Brink. This is, how do I say it? Dirty Bomb. That's also a game made by Splash Damage.
The
Like this
intel
one
we
is.
recovered indicates
This is a
Chen's
free
been
game, so you can
preparing
play it on
operations
PC.
against us
You
for
can also
months.
play it on
We've pinpointed a
PlayStation Plus
fortified vault in Container City.
and
It's a
Xbox
bioweapons
and
lab.
PS3.
He must be developing
But
a
this is probably one of the most unique and good games I've played in a pretty long time. Like, I mean this genuinely, it is pretty good. It's pretty good. One thing I have to say about this is the optimization is terrible. But, the game overall, like the game core gameplay we're talking about is great. It does have problems, but it is pretty fucking good. The gunplay is amazing. And so are the mechanics. They are outdated for today's standards, but for 2011, they were probably one of the most innovative mechanics that not a lot of people played this game. So they wouldn't have even found out about this game. Once again, it is free, so I recommend you should try this game. If you don't like it, that's fine, but, honestly, this is really good. Can I get this guy? Can I don't think I can with this dog shit M4. Weapon balancing in this game is so broken. It is so wrong. This is the most, like, that's supposed to be 5.56? Are you serious? That's 5.56? That's more like 7.62 or something, dude. It's crazy of how much recoil this is. It's like cartoonishly big. And I okay, so my grenade didn't function. My grenade did not nade. You can play this without people, or you can play it with friends. You can play co-op modes, or you can, I wish I could pick up that. Or you could play the, PvP modes, where you play against each other instead of with each other. But no matter what, they will fill your match with bots until there is enough people to fill a full server. So, no matter what, you'll probably see some bots, but I don't mind the bots. They're actually pretty difficult. They get me sometimes, as you saw in the previous clip. I'm just gonna throw a grenade there and see what happens. Okay, he ran. See, they're not stupid. They're just kind of not smart either. They're kind of in between, but they are pretty good for 2011. Especially for a indie game, if you can call it that. I mean, it was made by, it was published by Divesta, but it was also made by a studio that has only made 3 games, and they're all 3 kind of pretty good. Their most, like, the biggest game they've made was, actually, shockingly, Arkham Origins. And I think they later got shut down, but that's, I don't know about that, so don't quote me on that. But this is a very fun game if you're just looking for something like an alternative to COD or something. This is pretty good. But it does have its flaws, like frame rate issues. The graphics are not the best for 2011. They're still good. Like, this could be excellent for 2009, but for 2011, this is not that good. But they're not horrible. They're not the worst I've seen. I think the worst graphics I've seen is Red Orchestra 2, but on like low settings. On 2011 at least, so I guess it is on low settings. So I used to have a terrible Intel laptop. It was so bad. It was a Celeron, and that was the only game I could really run, was this game and whatever it was. This game and Red Orchestra 2. This is honestly a really, really good game. And the minimum requirements are not accurate at all. But you can get by with like maybe a 750 or the AMD equivalent, which would be like maybe a RX 550, something like that. It's a really fucking good game. Like, just the feeling of this game is incredible. Yet again, if you have a actually, I'll go through the settings real quick. First of all, you have different aspect ratios that you can pick, like 500p. I don't even know what 16:10 looks on this laptop, and I don't want to find out. You have I'm just using this because it's the native resolution, but you can use whatever. Let's go for the lowest resolution. I want to see how that looks. Probably terrible. Yes, very bad. Very pixelated. But I can see someone playing this, you know? It's not terrible. And it's a 16:9 resolution, 450p. I'm actually surprised that that can run. But, let's also do... Let's say 1024. So, what most people would say is like the lowest above the low. I'd say the lowest you should go is 720p if you have a decent computer. But it doesn't look awful. I mean, it could look a lot worse. I wonder if I can, let's say, not full screen. No. Let's go to 5x4. What is that? I don't even have a resolution for that one. 800 by 500. Do they have 800 by 600? I want to see what this shit box can do. What about 4x3? I know 4x3 works, I just don't know the resolutions. 800 by 600 and 640 by 480, just common resolutions. So this is, keep in mind, this is the resolution that was on the PS2. 450p is actually lower than that. I mean, it is, I would stick to the 16:9 450p just because it may be in a, the thing is that it may be a lower resolution, but it's in a higher box. It's not like in a little thing, so you can actually see a lot better with, like, I'm looking at my OBS to see what's going on right now. That's how bad it is. So, definitely not an ideal resolution, but it is playable. I just have no idea how someone could play like this. The thing is that I've played with 480p before, but I have never in my life played it like this in windowed mode. But I think in like actual resolutions like 720 or 1080, which I've played this game on with this laptop on a different monitor, works fine. I would definitely consider at least playing with like at least a decent laptop, or what's on the recommended requirements. Those are actually pretty good, and you'll be fine. You'll have a great time, and it won't be any problems. But the minimum requirements are absolutely awful. Yeah, that's all I really have to say in this video. If you want me to play this is pre-recorded gameplay. I'm not playing this game right now because I'm just like commentating on what I'm doing, basically. But if you really want to see this game and want me to play it, let me comment down below and I'll do a video on playing every mission on it. That seems fun, actually. That sounds like a really cool idea. So, if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I mean, as far as I can tell, I guess there's one thing that I can say about this game. If you, like, are into those, like, esports titles where it's, like, too fast, even for me, I would not play this game because it is clunky to some people. It can be very, very, very clunky, and it can also lead to some deaths if you're not careful, and I'm not kidding. There can be deaths if you're playing this game and like you decide to slide, which I'll play a clip here of me sliding. It's like Call of Duty Ghosts and it's sliding. You can vault, you can jump, but your slide is only so far. So it can be a problem, and you can also, I think you can shoot, if I remember correctly. In this clip, I do shoot while I slide, but it can be a very big problem for people that are used to like MW3 2023's movement or something like that. Something that's really, really fast, it can be a problem. But overall, this is a great game, and for people who just want a casual experience that aren't looking to like grind something, or just looking to play a quick game and then just have some fun. I definitely recommend this game, but only for those types of people. But if you think that this looks cool and the gameplay you're seeing right now, you can try it for yourself. It is free on Steam. There is some DLC you can buy if you're interested in that, but I wouldn't buy DLC from the game this old, just because it's like, why at that point? But there is like exclusive guns if you do, but there's not that many. Like, you can play most of the game for free. It's mostly like just cosmetics and stuff, and I think you can grind out the weapons that are locked in the DLC, so it's a really good package. It's just, it can be very, very challenging for people to get used to, but that's about all I have to say. Yeah, that's, actually, now it is. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe. I am out.